everyone, I'm here at the Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. So I get this catalog in the mail, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's all Christian stuff for adults, for kids, crafts, cups, necklaces, all kinds of stuff. Like here's some glow-in-the-dark crosses and stuff. But I wanted to show this to you guys because this stuff is very, very cheap in this catalog. You can't order through the mail. You can only order online, or you can call in your order. But let's see, like the glow-up crosses, 49 cents. Other necklaces, 99 cents. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff, and it's cheap. So this magazine is called CTA, which stands for Christ to All. Christ to All, CTA. I think you guys, if you're looking for anything for your youth groups, or your Sunday school, or just for yourself or your kids, go here. You won't regret it, and it's very cheap. I've ordered from it before. Okay, so now let's see here. Okay, we're going to be reading 1 Corinthians, all of chapter 5, Psalm 31, only verses 1 through 8, and Proverbs chapter 21, verses 1 and 2. And remember, this will be the Apostle Paul, the Apostle to the Gentiles, speaking, and be talking about dealing with a case of incest, and that's what it's all about today. You know, incest is not right. So let's see what Paul has to say. Let's see here. It is actually reported that there is sexual immorality among you. He's speaking to the Corinthians. That's why it says 1 Corinthians, because Paul is speaking to the Corinthians. So it is actually reported that there is sexual immorality among you, and of a kind that even pagans do not tolerate. A man is sleeping with his father's wife. That'd be his mother. And you are proud. They're proud of that. Shouldn't you rather have gone into mourning and have put out your fellowship the man who has been doing this? For my part, even though I am not physically present, I am with you in spirit. As one who is present with you in this way, I have already passed judgment in the name of our Lord Jesus on the one who has been doing this. So when you are assembled and I am with you in spirit, and the power of our Lord Jesus is present, hand this man over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh, so that his spirit may be saved on the day of the Lord. Your boasting is not good. Don't you know that a little yeast leavens the whole batch of dough? Like, if somebody in your group is doing bad and you're approving of it, then more people are going to do bad as well. That's what it's saying. One bad apple can affect the whole bunch. Get rid of the old yeast so that you may be a new unleavened batch. Take out the people in your group who are bad. Don't associate with them anymore. Like, kick them out. So that you may be a new unleavened batch, as you really are. For Christ, our Passover lamb, has been sacrificed. Therefore, let us keep the festival, not with the old bread leavened with malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and trust. I wrote to you in my letter not to associate with sexually immoral people, not at all meaning the people of this world who are immortal, or the greedy and swindlers or idolaters, In that case, you would have to leave this world. But now I am writing to you that you must not associate with anyone who claims to be a brother or sister, but is sexually immoral or greedy, an idolater or slanderer, a drunkard or swindler. Do not even eat with such people. What business is it of mine to judge those outside the church? Are you not to judge those inside? God will judge those outside. Expel the wicked person from among you. All right. And that's where we're stopping today. That was all of chapter 5 of 1 Corinthians. And hopefully they did as they were instructed to do. Okay, so now Psalm 31 verses 1 through 8 is for the director of music, a psalm of David. In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness. Oh, sorry, I keep getting a pain in my foot. Turn your ear to me. Come quickly to my rescue. Be my rock of refuge, a strong fortress to save me. Since you are my rock and my fortress, for the sake of your name, lead and guide me. Keep me free from the trap that is set for me. For you are my refuge. Into your hands I commit my spirit. Deliver me, Lord, my faithful God. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. As for me, I trust in the Lord. And you? Do you trust in the Lord? I trust in the Lord. Come on, brothers and sisters. We trust in the Lord. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You have not given me into the hands of the enemy, but have set my feet in a spacious place. All right, and that's where we're stopping with Psalm 31 today. To the director of music, a psalm of David. Okay. Now, ending to Bible reading is in Proverbs 21, verses 1 and 2. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels toward all who please him. A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. Remember that. So I always say, that's what I always tell you guys. We all need to remind ourselves that God sees what you're doing. He knows what you're thinking. When you don't even say it, he knows what you're thinking. And he knows the true motives and feelings of your heart. Like I say, you can fool man on this earth. Anybody can fool men on this earth. You know, human beings. But you can't fool God. And you can't hide from God. He knows all. He knows all about you. He made you. He made us. So, we should take the time when we're talking to someone or seeing someone that needs help or who we hang out with and stuff like this, because we're supposed to be like Jesus when we become Christians. And what Jesus say? What you do for the least of these, you do unto me. Or what you don't do for the least of these, you don't do unto me. So when you're dealing with someone, picture that person as being Jesus. Or even just thinking Jesus and God are there watching how you act to this person. Are you going to be awful to Jesus, or are you going to be good? So you just may bring that soul to Jesus. They may have only known, if they've known any Christians, they may have just known ones that are hypocrites. You know, they act all holy when they're at church, but the rest of the week they're out cussing people out and abusing people, or screaming at people. I told you guys the story about that preacher, remember? If you don't remember, he was a preacher, and his church, they loved him. He was a great guy. Well, one of the parishioners went into a store one day, and she seen him. He didn't see her. And he was screaming and hollering and threatening a girl that worked in the clothing department, because they couldn't return something, or so, I don't know what the deal was, but they seen him screaming at the top of his lungs to her, treating her like garbage. And he was the pastor of that church. So remember, even if somebody didn't see him doing that, Jesus and God did, and those are the people you need to worry about. Our brother Jesus and our Father in heaven. So we always see what you do, no matter what. So, what's that person going to think? This is my pastor. Does he act like this all the time and then come to church like he's doing no wrong and try to lead us on the right path when he's not doing it himself? So, they only may have known hypocrites. Show them what a good Christian is. When you do something good for somebody, say it's in the name of the Lord. Like the Lord did it. Don't thank me. Thank the Lord. That may just, do something. May change their minds and everything. May save their life even. And lead them to Jesus so he can save their soul. Okay, guys, I made the new prayer list. Okay, so let's see here. Please pray for my mom, Rhonda Karshner. Please pray for Sherm, Heather Whitting, Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Carper, the Burke family, Abby and Jimmy Myers, Randy and Jody Post, my sister Melly and her kids, Layla and Emil, Elizabeth Jeffries, Judy Thompson, Garnet Boyer, and Bonnie Jean's sister and family, because they're having it rough. My friend Bonnie Jean, her sister, her and her family's having it really rough right now, and they might lose their farm. So please keep them in your prayers. And also Bonnie's sister-in-law, Lori. I told you guys about her losing her husband here a while back, and they never spent a day apart. Bonnie Jean told me, so I know it's gotta be awful for her. So please keep all these people in your prayers. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.